Hey everybody, long time no see, right? Welcome to my kitchen. Diana Askew here at Askew Acres. I am going to prep 6 complete meals for the freezer. If you're watching this from Meal Prep 101, I posted the grocery list some time back, and I sent a few of you guys that had requested it to you. I'm hoping that y'all got it. I will go ahead and post the prep day instructions after I'm done with this today, but if you're prepping along with me, grab your knife, grab your bags. I hope that you got everything ready ahead of time. I actually started about an hour ago. I pressure cooked my chicken and I did my ground beef on the stovetop. But because chicken in the value pack is so much more of a value, I'm gonna go ahead and prep the rest of that because it was about 5 pounds and I only needed 3 for the 3 chicken recipes that we're gonna do. So I think I have most of this stuff prepped and ready. This should go pretty smooth, and maybe I won't keep you guys any longer than about an hour. Of course, you can always go do something else, come back, jump on and off. It's entirely up to you. But I'll also be posting this in our Christmas in July. Now, I know some of you guys are in both groups, and you know, I apologize for the repetition, but I know there's some folks in that Christmas in July group that are not in the Meal Prep 101 group. So this is for your benefit as well. If you know me at all, you know that I'm passionate about feeding people. But my favorite part is sitting around the table, of course, and enjoying the meal with them, people that I love. So right now, with the economy the way it is, we're all struggling to eat on a budget, right? Get meals on the table. when the economy is, let's say, difficult to maneuver, a lot of times that eating out is the first thing that you want to give up. You want to eat more meals at home. So I hope that I can help you with that. We do eat at home quite a bit. We very seldom eat out. Not that I don't like to, it's just that it's always a drive, right? But anyway, let's get the rest of these prepped and ready. So what I'm gonna do is slice these big old honkin' chunks of chicken. You know, I don't know where they find these old hens. They're thick, the breasts are huge, they're probably tough if you don't pressure cook them. I do grill them, but I like to slice them. I kind of butterfly them so that you get more evenly distributed thicknesses. They cook more evenly, and I have 2 servings instead of 1 that probably won't get eaten the whole thing. So I'm gonna go a step ahead, and rather than just break up the value pack into individual or smaller bags, I'm gonna go ahead and season it so I'm that far ahead when I decide to pull it out for dinner. Hey, Miss Lisa, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. Hey, Sheila. Glad you guys are watching. I'm glad I can see it. Lord, I need to go to the eye doctor. What is it? Day by day, I'm getting more and more blind. So, in order to kind of help make my seasoning stick a little better, I'm gonna spritz it with olive oil. It's our kitchen spritzer. And you know, especially when you're grilling, you want to put the oil on the chicken, not on the grill pan, because it's just going to go down in the little wells. It's not necessarily going to be on the part that's touching your chicken anyway. And so I thought I would try this honey sriracha. This came in the taste buds a couple of months ago. It is delicious. I'm going to season part of it with that. And so what it's going to do is kind of marinate while it's in my freezer. Hey, Melissa, glad to see you watching. We are prepping some freezer meals, and right now I'm just seasoning this chicken to throw in the freezer. And I've got 3 breasts left, what I didn't put in the pressure cooker, and this is going to be a couple of meals because I'm slicing them to make them thinner. Kind of butterflying, just so they'll cook more evenly. I'm gonna season half of it with that honey sriracha, and I'm gonna do the other half with something else. So let me move this out of the way. Jamaican jerk, that's what I pulled out. Give it a little spritz. Like I say, this is just olive oil in my spritzer. I know some of you guys have this. It's just really handy. Better than Pam. Pam is flammable, by the way. Don't ask me how I know that. I have boys. Grown men children now, but they were once boys. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but the difference between a rub and seasoning, a rub, you're only supposed to have to season one side. It infuses the meat from one side. Of course, I do both. I do both because I want it packed with flavor. And what I'm gonna do is, in order to double bag these, I'll put each one in a separate baggie, seasoning, and then put them together in one gallon bag. And that'll double bag them, and I'm only using one bag. Hey, Miss Charlotte. Nice to see you. I'm sorry I haven't been on lately. It's been a while. I don't even know that I've been on since the wedding. It's been a long time. I have a daughter-in-law, y'all. Dalton is now a married man. Still my baby. And this is gonna go in. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the Jamaican jerk. I've got this one in. Now you can use this, I think it's called a close and cut for other things. I usually only pull it out when I'm doing chicken. It's a chicken slicer. It's like that chicken chopper that I have. Go ahead and get those out. I'm gonna toss this in the sink. I turned the camera. I'm sorry you see less of my kitchen, but now I can see you guys when you join or when you say something. And I thought maybe you can see what I'm doing better with the turn this way. And then the Jamaican jerk. When I serve the Jamaican jerk, you can bake it or grill it. Either way, grilled pineapple is fabulous, so I usually like to use the stovetop grilled pan and then grill pineapple along with it. And then serve it with seasoned rice. Use some more of that Jamaican jerk in the seasoned rice and raisins or craisins, y'all, in rice. You wouldn't think, but it's really good. A little bit of crushed pineapple or pineapple tidbits in your rice. It is so good. Okay, one last spritz. And sprinkle, spritz and sprinkle. Sheila, I can't believe you're not out. Well, it is pretty hot out there. You don't need to be out there in this heat. I've been seeing all of those yummy veggies you've been posting. I had a big garden this week, huh? Hey, Vanessa. I know Vanessa's over in the Christmas in July group. I'm going to post this video there later today. And if you're not in that, y'all jump over in that. We're going to be doing some giveaways, have some different demos. I'm going to put this in the sink really quick. And get my knife of water. Quick right. I think I contained the chicken splatters. Just give it a quick wash with my Norwex cloth because you know it destroys chicken leavings. Okay, out of the way. Now I'm just going to go down the list here. Oh, I had one other thing to do. So this morning we made I made just a hash with eggs. Fig preserve. Sheila, I haven't done those in years. Lynn loves them. Okay. So I had some leftover breakfast. I thought I would go ahead and make like a breakfast burrito since I'm already prepping. And this is just some pan sausage from last hunting season. This might even make two. Pan sausage from last hunting season. I had a couple of potatoes that I cut up, onion, of course, and scrambled eggs. think I did smoky applewood in this one. So I'm gonna do about half of that. That beeping is the rice behind me. So what I like to do when I'm meal prepping chicken and rice at the same time, I'll do the chicken first and then leave that yummy broth and then cook the rice behind it. So I've got a couple of cups of brown rice cooking in the quick cooker behind me. Sorry, the multi-purpose cooker. It's the new name. It's the new name. So I'm just rolling this up like a burrito. And then I'm gonna put it in our new little silicone, the sandwich one. It kind of keeps it together. And then all he has to do is pop it in the microwave. That other grown man child of mine, Dawson, usually has breakfast on his way to work. And I'm just throwing some more shredded cheese to make it all stick together once he nukes it. Put this out of the way. And so now I have a couple of future lunch or dinners. Most likely they'll be dinners, suppers. It's called supper. And then a couple for breakfast. Probably one for Dawson, one for Justin. Set this up. And it's ready to go in the fridge. And you can microwave in this. And then of course wash it again. Okay, now let me roll these bags up. And see, I was sure to label everything. I forget to label, and then I forget what's in it, and then supper is a surprise. That only becomes a problem if you're doing hot dogs or spaghetti and you get the wrong sauce. It happens. So be sure and label. Does your house eat permanent markers like mine does? I swear, I never find a Sharpie. I'm constantly buying them and I can't find them. I think they walk out with people, men people. So I found a lime green one. I do like lime green. Let me throw it in the freezer. Okay, so we got 2 dinners and breakfast done. I'm gonna look over here, check my notes, and see what we're gonna do first. This is a chicken stir fry. Now I have my 3 pounds of chicken here that I pressure cooked, and it's all in one bowl. So I'll give it a quick chop with our chicken choppers. Really, it's probably just short shred. And I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it, not necessarily weigh it, because you know, after you cook the chicken, it's less than 3 pounds. I read somewhere that if you pressure cook, it retains more nutrients and natural juices than if you boiled, and of course, or microwaved. So we'll give it a shot. I'm just getting all of this chopped up, semi cut up. Let me grab my other tongs. I always have one in the dishwasher, one in the dish drain, one in the dishwasher. And I'm gonna put about 1/3. Again, like I say, just kind of eyeballing it. That's probably 1/3. And I need a cup of edamame, shelled edamame, do you know how to say that? They look like baby butter beans to me. I have actually used baby butter beans when I couldn't find them. I'm only supposed to have a cup of these, but I'm thinking I'm gonna put the whole bag. Let's see how many are in here. I guess I could just use the other one for something else. I don't know, there's probably more than 2 cups in here. So I'm gonna follow the recipe, guys. Follow the recipe. Later, I'll tweak it. do think we've had this before. It's just been a while. Okay, we need 3 cups of small broccoli florets. I buy that really big bag of frozen broccoli because we eat it so much. So this is what was left in one. I know it is a little bit more than 3, but we like broccoli. It'll be fine. And 2 medium carrots. Let me cut those up real quick. That was my peeler and I was done with it. Now these are supposed to be julienne. Because there's just 2, I'm just going to do it with my knife. If you're in the Christmas group, you're going to see lots of cool tools later in the week, or I should say next week. That'll start probably Wednesday, run through the next Sunday. But because I just have these 2 carrots, there's really no need to pull out the Rapid Prep mandolin for 2. Then I gotta wash it, you know. I'll just have to hang in there just a little bit longer. We would already have this done and put away if I had the mandolin. But I'm trying to go fast, but not too fast that I don't cut my fingers. What are y'all doing to beat this heat? Just staying inside? That's what I'm trying to do. It's just miserable hot out there. Couple more. Hang in there. So I have been away from the house a lot, which is why I haven't been on. Not that I haven't been prepping, because I do every week, but sometimes it's really late at night or really early in the morning. Okay, so I need 2 tablespoons of our Asian seasoning. And then we're gonna do 2/3 cup of the teriyaki sauce with honey. Remember, the lid to the seasonings is a tablespoon. So I'm just gonna drop in 2. Lisa, I'll send you a link, or it's posted on one of the posts in this group, the link. If you can't find it, I'll send it to you. I will text it to you. So all you have to do is click on that and I'll take you straight to there. Hey, Jim Carroll. How are you this fine Sunday? Staying in? Keep cool, I hope. Because I've used this so much, I know that half the bottle is about 2/3, and I do usually get, I don't know the secret to making ketchup come out. I usually get 2 meals out of 1 bottle of the teriyaki. Give it a little tap. Like make your fingers or make a fist and just give it a tap and it'll get going. Anything that's thick and chunky and having trouble coming out, let's see. Is that about half? Nope, a little bit more. Anyway, this stuff is yum. Emphasis on yum. The teriyaki sauce with honey. Don't forget the honey part. And let's give this a quick mix. And really, this is ready. All I have to do is serve over rice. I mean, this can even be heated up in the microwave or toss it in the skillet. That's probably what I'll do, but you could heat it up in the microwave. So this one's ready to go in the freezer. That fingernail don't want in our meals. Let's see, the next one is Greek chicken and orzo skillet. This one calls for garbanzo beans, so I already have those in there, and those are chickpeas. Sometimes the can says garbanzo, sometimes it says chickpeas. Do another 1/3 of the chicken, and this is going to be another heat and eat meal. I'll have to heat up, or I'll have to cook the orzo on the day of. Now, this one needs 2 medium zucchini, a can of diced tomatoes, and that's it. Greek seasoning. So let's get this. Hey, Sharon. Oh my word, it is entirely too hot to be digging a ditch in the backyard, Jim Carroll. Now I am gonna take a little bit of a shortcut on this one. I'm gonna use the quick slice so you guys don't have to watch me cut up 2 zucchini. Go ahead and cut the ends off. Have a little trash ball. And y'all seen me use the quick slice several times. I'm just gonna cut it into equal half moons. Throw it in the bag. Once more. Hey Sharon. I'm gonna put this over in the Christmas in July group. After I'm done here, I was trying to figure out, I know there's a way to put it in multiple groups at the same time, but I'm pretty sure that has to be through my business page, and that's public. That means everybody can see it. So, I don't know why that, you know, I'm nervous enough just coming on in front of y'all. I know half of y'all. Probably more than half of y'all. We'll just line this up. Rock it down. 2 at one time. Okay. Now, this up. And 3 tablespoons of Greek rub. And then on cook day, all I'm gonna do is cook the orzo. And y'all know what orzo is, right? It's just another tiny, different shaped pasta. It's like rice shaped. It's probably my favorite one, maybe because it looks like rice, but it is still pasta. And that's 3. And then sprinkle the top with some feta. And it is done. There's really enough here. This will probably go for dinner and lunch the next day. Smells good. I like Greek seasoning. Roll this up. Now we're actually going to eat these probably this week, so I'm not going to be too concerned with double bagging. But if you're putting these in your freezer for up to 3 to 5 months, you do want to double bag. I'm actually putting that one in the fridge because we're going to have it tomorrow. I forgot the tomatoes. Come on, guys. Keep me online. This handy dandy little holder. I found these on Amazon. You know, it's crazy how the powers that be tell you what you need based on your purchases. Kind of creepy, I know. Here's the can opener. For those of you that haven't seen the can opener, it is breaking the seal, not cutting the can. I know a lot of y'all have this. You go all the way around. You can kind of feel it when it releases, and then when you turn it back, it releases. There's a little snap thing. You grab the top, you pull it off, and nothing on the top of the can ends up in the can. All of the juice. And I used garlic and olive oil. I can't remember what it calls for in the recipe, but you could use whatever tomatoes, whatever your preference. This is garlic and onion diced tomatoes. Close enough. Smells good. Okay, now it's ready to go in the fridge. Let's see, which one do we have next? Smoky black bean chicken wraps. We've had this even without the wrap if you want to skip the tortilla. Done it just like as a pan, one pan meal. Pretty sure the rice goes in this one, so it is done. It only takes about 4 minutes. That's brown rice, so it took a little bit longer. And I'm just gonna put the rest of the chicken in here. You know what? I think I need this to hold up. Pretty awesome too, Sharon. Okay. That could have been a big old mess had I been using a regular can opener and the lid went in and I dropped it. Tomatoes would have went everywhere. It probably would have been funny. Okay, the rest of the chicken, pre-cooked chicken, I didn't season it at all because we're putting the rubs and seasonings in the bags. Okay. We also need, I already have my black beans in here. We need the 2 cups of cooked rice, 2 tablespoons smoky barbecue rub. So I like the applewood. I'm gonna do 1 smoky barbecue and 1 smoky applewood. I think that'll be yum. You know what, that honey sriracha will probably be good in it too. Smoky applewood. And then our rice goes in it as well. So I'm just gonna leave this bag back here because I know that rice is too hot right now to go in it. But I'll put 2 cups of rice in this. And then on cook day, all I'm gonna do is heat this up, throw it in a wrap with some cheese and whatever other toppings we have on hand that particular day. And boom, done. Okay. So my total for all of these groceries was just under $60, in case you're wondering. And we're doing 6 meals. The next one is gonna be easy beef stroganoff. Now we're moving to the beef dinner, so I'm gonna get my pan over here. It has cooled. I did this in the square skillet. This is one of the non-stick skillets. But as you can see, I also chopped up the rest of the carrots in that bag, which, I don't know, was maybe 3. Because there was only a little over 2 pounds of ground sirloin in that package. So I added, when the kids were little, I would chop up vegetables to hide them. Now I'm using them as filler because the meat is so expensive. But I'm also going to use the rest of that ground pork that I cooked this morning, or ground sausage, because it'll just help season the ground beef. Go a little further, and now I should be closer to the 3 pounds that I need. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to eyeball it. Oh, this is that new mix and chop spatula. I use this because guess what? My mix and chop in the dishwasher. Okay. And so now we have tacos. This here. We have easy stroganoff, also a favorite here, and then beef hoagies. Let's see, probably that can go in here. These came in a set of 6, but I get a little confused when I line them all up. I end up with the wrong ingredients in the wrong bags. Oh, applewood is good. Okay, so let's get these portioned out. I'm going to use this scoop and drain, but kind of more for a measure. I've already drained. There wasn't a whole lot of grease because it was ground sirloin, so a better cut means I get to keep more of the meat in the pan, less grease to drain off. But as I just kind of eyeball, feel the tacos, and be sure and let your meat cool before you put it in the bag. That's me how I know that. Wisdom. With age and mistakes comes wisdom. Okay. There we go. There, and then the rest. I think it's going to be really close to a pound. And there. So we hit a few. There's also 3 onions and some garlic in the ground beef. Drop the peeler. Okay, here we go. Next is easy beef stroganoff. We need 8 ounces of sliced mushrooms. Now y'all know, don't wash the mushrooms. They're kind of like strawberries. They're like little sponges. Don't wash them until you want to use them. So I washed them earlier and I have them here draining. I'll use the quick slice again to get these done quickly. Quick slice. Let me turn off the fries behind me so it doesn't beep at us anymore. If you have the old quick cooker, they did make an improvement on the multi-cooker. They put a switch on the back side. So if you have any of our electric products, you know that if they're plugged in, the light is on. And sometimes it's blinking. It makes me crazy. So I don't plug them in unless I'm using them. This one actually has on-off switch on the back side. So apparently a lot of us told them that we hate the blinking light. Pampered Chef really does try to listen to our feedback and act on it when they can. Sometimes they know what's best. Okay, these are the last 4 done, and I think I'm done with quick slice too. So let me get this out of the way. Okay, also in this bag, we need 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. I'll try not to drop the can this time. So glad when Pampered Chef gave us the little mini mix-in scraper because it fits inside the cans perfect. And so far, I've managed not to cut the sides like I did my bigger one. Trying to get stuff out of the soup cans because those snap, you know, the ones with the top pop tops, they are sharp. Okay, what else? Ground paprika, salt, pepper. I'm going to do that on cook day, and 2 tablespoons of 3 onion rub, 1/4 cup of water, 2 tablespoons. This is another favorite, 3 onion rub. Get that. 1/4 cup of water. Okay, and then on cook day, I believe you add sour cream to this one. 8 ounces of sour cream, and then you serve it over egg noodles. Easy peasy. Another thing about these meals, they are so easy on cook day. You may take a, you know, I think we're gonna be done in under an hour. So 2 hours prep time. That's from start to finish. 6 meals, actually 7, 8 plus the breakfast. And then on cook day, less than 20 minutes, really, it's ready and on the table. And most of these, there's 3 of us eating now in the household. There's usually leftovers, so Dawson gets lunch the next day. And sometimes we both get lunch, depending. Let's see, what's next? Zesty beef tacos. Okay, in this one we need tomato paste, a cup of chunky salsa, 1/4 cup water, and Southwest seasoning. Let's see if I have that. I didn't pull it out. I don't, but we're gonna use Tex-Mex because I like it better. Let me grab the tomato paste. I did not pull that out either. Here it is. I use this instead. It's triple concentrated, so you don't need the 6 ounces. Oh, there we go. Probably about 2 tablespoons. And I'm just gonna eyeball it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Lid on, and then this goes in the fridge when you open it. That will last me a couple of months. I'm just going to put the rest because I think this looks like about a cup. Close enough. And yes, we buy our salsa by the gallon. And now Tex-Mex or Southwest or even Chipotle, whichever one you have that you like. If you don't have any of those, a little packet of taco seasoning. Might as well go ahead and use the rest of that. And, you know, it calls for a 1/4 cup of water, but to me, that mild salsa is pretty watery. I don't think I'm going to add that. Maybe on cook day. Get this all mixed up. And I already labeled my bags. I did that first. I've forgotten to do it so many times. I try to get that done first. Hey, Miss Kathy. Good to see you watching. I'll see you guys Wednesday. I'll be back Wednesday. Maybe I'll see you. I'll be in Silsby. Okay. In the freezer. That could also go on a baked potato. It's even good on sweet potatoes. I've put it on sweet potato before too. Same with this, the beef hoagie. We probably will not, I probably won't buy hoagie buns, but we have had this also on a baked potato. Or it makes a good rice dish, the brown rice. This gets green bell pepper, red bell pepper. Let's get these cut. Get some of this out of the way. Oh, I do need the quick slice for this. Ends off. I use the tops of the bell pepper once I cut them like this. Oh, that was easy. That was pretty easy. Just had only this many seeds. Easy peasy. But I'll push this part through and then chip up these parts and stick them in the freezer. Use them whenever. Eggs. Or in a dish. Anyway, use that. Let's see if I can get this out without destroying all the seeds. Go everywhere. I cannot find my scoop loop, but I do use, the other end of the cord more. No, we don't carry this anymore either, but it was in the outlet. I use this quite a bit. Another way you could do a bell pepper, I'll put this in here too, all in the trash bowl, is to cut from the outside, just cut around the seeds. This one's kind of bent up, so it'd be hard to do, but that's another way. You're not fighting the seeds through the whole time. You're trying to slice it up. I don't guess the seeds will hurt you. Does she have diverticulitis? Is that it? This is a better example. So if the seeds were still in it, you could just slice around each heel, and then your seeds would be left dangling in the middle. I'm gonna chip that up. Okay, let me grab this quick slice. A few mushrooms in the hoagies won't hurt. Okay, and you want the slicky side down. You have even slices. I'm gonna cut them this way to make them longer. Really quick, we're almost done. Almost done. Oh, that one won't quite fit. Let's see if this one will. Nope. Cut these in half. If it doesn't fit on this square, makes a mess. It'll cut it, but it makes a mess. Ask me how I do that. Couple more. Okay, so especially now, it's not just a time issue, but it's the time that you're in the kitchen, heating up the kitchen. So if you're gonna heat the kitchen up anyway, go ahead and knock out a few meals. So now we have dinner's done pretty much for the whole week. And if I just microwave it or put it in the air fryer or in the crock pot or even just the skillet on top of the stove, it's not gonna heat the house up near as much as if you do the whole meal. So that's another plus, especially right now when it's like 110 outside. So thank you all for joining me. It's good to see you all jumping on. I appreciate it. And like I say, under this post, I'll also post the cook day, and then as well as the prep day, as well as the cook day. So you have all the directions in one spot. Thanks a bunch. Love y'all.